I'm doing that with everyone, if I can, in the family, trying to advocate for them. So this is the way you feel about it, this is the way you see it. So I think that acknowledgement was in there in that way.
So it's that joining, that's that experiential
really
stage.
joining with them in their feelings and their experience. So that, and commenting a little on her tears. I didn't do too much of that. I don't focus just on the feelings. I do a quick acknowledgement. I don't think that this approach focuses on let's get into those things. It just, if you don't acknowledge them and you don't validate them, it's going to be, they won't feel understood.
How about that second stage where you change the viewing, or second step?
Changing the viewing, I think one of the things that, as some people watch this, they think, boy, you sort of let them off the hook, you should have confronted them a little more. I have a very gentle and indirect way of that sugar cube that I talked about before, of dissolving the sugar cube of, I think that there are 4 kinds of sugar cubes in terms of the viewing that I try and dissolve. One is blaming kinds of ideas. Somebody's bad or they're badly intentioned. I don't see any of the family members as bad or badly intentioned, and anytime they say things that seem like that, I try and gently acknowledge that's your point of view, that's your feeling at the moment, and put in a little possibility and validating language in there. I think I was doing that quite a bit. So challenging, blaming ideas, impossibility ideas. She'll never change, we'll never change, he'll never change, and that's in part why I use the word habits. Because habits are changeable if they're traits of people. Maybe they're not changeable. This person's just passive-aggressive, or this person's narcissistic. I don't think in terms of those things, number one. Number two, I certainly don't use that kind of language. I want to dissolve that impossibility idea that things can't change. Then the third kind of idea is any ideas that invalidate. When early on in the session, Father said, see, she's doing what she always does. She's getting angry. Yeah. She's tearing up and she's getting angry. I said, gee, I didn't see any anger yet. I mean, it looks like she's tearing. I try to get him, her, any of them, if they do that with one another, out of the inner self saying, I know what you feel, I know what's going on with you, or this is what you really should think, or what you should really feel. I try and move them out of that in gentle ways again. See, I didn't see that. I see she's tearing up. And then I ask her, what's going on?